4:52 p.m. Farm Fields, Valparaiso, Indiana, Wednesday, February 26th. Checking in just to say hello. Quick update. Didn't have a whole lot of time in front of the charts and screens today. Had a nice lunch and little road trip with my buddy I've told you about before, the builder, developer. And of course, he's up to his old tricks. Wants me to build some homes with him. And he always gets me so excited when we talk. So then I have to settle down, get away from him, talk to my lady friend. And of course, my lady friend is always the same. You should do it. Go for it. Cause I'll design them. I'll pick out the colors, the flooring, etc. Because that's what we've always done in the past. We used to build homes together. And basically what the building, I don't even have a tool belt. So the building of the homes was simple. I put up the money, he builds the house, we sell it, and we split the profit. It's worked out wonderfully in the past. But do I have the mental wherewithal to get back into that? Certainly not the way I used to be. I'm not going to do that. Because building homes, flipping homes, all that stuff comes with some downsides, potential callbacks. Always callbacks, nail pops, etc. I don't know. I'm going to think it over. It's always exciting to talk about. It's fun. I love doing deals. I love negotiating. I do miss that part of real estate, but that's about it. So, and I would fund it. So we talked about doing 2 right out of the gate, and I would want to fund them all cash. So it would probably be close to $1 million in cash between buying the lots and building the homes. What I'll get out of the deal on top of half of the profit is I'll get juice on the money that's tied up. We would come to an agreement. It'd probably be something like 5%, because it would need to be more than the 4% that I'm getting across the board on all of my cash in the brokerage accounts. But there's almost no risk to the 4%. Don't let anybody tell you there is no risk, because that's not true. So let's get back to this. So AGQ calls, they are at 99.11% profit. The problem with, I'd close them if I can close them for a penny, but there's certain ETFs that, in certain positions, that Robinhood requires a minimum of 5 cents per contract, per share, I should say, to close out the trade. And with this call at 44, two trading days to go, and AGQ is currently at like 40.51. Yeah, closed at 40.51. So the odds of going in 2 days all the way to 44 are slim. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but if there's signs of, because the charts right now are saying, I don't even know what we're doing next. So we'll look at the charts in just a moment. If the charts had some glaring probability in mind that it was going to shoot up, then I'd pay the 5 cents per contract for 13 or per share. So 5 cents times 13,000, $650. So in the scheme of things, that's not a big deal, but $650 is $650. So if I can collect that just by letting the time decay do its thing, then I will, of course, do so. And then won't consider selling calls again until AGQ makes another run, and that's coming pretty soon. GDX puts still, and the rest of them are fair to bad. All of them were just recently green, some of them really high green, but that's what goes on when you are trading leaps and watching the cartel beat down the metals. Bitcoin had a big dip, I shouldn't say a little dip. Overall, it's been a pretty big dip. It's trying to make a move back up now, and what will that move take shape as? We will discuss. No moves on the spreadsheet. Nothing went on today. So let's get to the charts and see what is happening. Hot stuff. And if you know what movie that comes from, you're probably pretty cool. So here is silver. I just do sometimes things for my own visual pleasure and thought processes. I don't have a good idea, really, and it's unfortunate to say, where silver is going next. It could easily have one more low in it. Could easily have one more low. So that's what we'll be looking for. And I would imagine it will come tomorrow or Friday if it's coming. So we talked about this yesterday. Silver did exactly what we thought it would do, which is I put this big red line up before it was like up here. You could go back to the video. It's like Monday's video, I think. And I thought we're coming at least down to that line to test it, and it did exactly that. Tested it and then bounced. And then my thought was if it continues all the way to this lower trend line, then I'm going to buy another load of physical silver and buy some more SLV leaps and AGQ shares. But it didn't break through. Didn't break through. Doesn't mean it can't tomorrow or Friday. So we'll be watching it, looking for an opportunity or looking to determine the next direction. And GLD, just playing with my emotions. GDX, same thing. I thought we're on our way. We are on our way. This short that we have on those puts that we bought is going to work out perfectly, but we never did get into the box. Does this qualify as a 2? It can. I just don't think it's over. I still don't think the downturn in GDX is over until we get into this box. It puts the lotion in the basket. Oh, yeah, look at Bitcoin. Whoop, we'll have to change this up. We don't need these lines on here anymore because we did that for a reason, which was one of these lines are going to break out. We called it. We said we felt it was going to be the lower trend line. It did exactly that. Busted right through, didn't it? We're going to leave this one up just for fun, just to see what might be going on or what we should be looking to approach next. And we were looking for 5 waves down, and guess what? We got it. We got the 5 waves. You heard it here live. We'll do it live. And what has it done since then? So our next move, since we're calling this an impulsive 5 waves down, should be a corrective 3 waves up. Did we already get A and B, and now we're working on C? I don't know. We shall find out. The world may never know. But we'll be keeping a very close eye on Bitcoin to determine if we have a trade set up that is probable and favorable for us to get into. Should have got into the SPX trade, right? When we were talking about it here, at least I was in my head. We got the initial move, but then it had a pretty good pullback and not a lot of spark from NVIDIA earnings, which were wonderful. I'm still expecting this, though. What does it do in the meantime? I think we're going to see the picture should become clear by the midday Friday, I would imagine, as to the next direction. If indeed this is going to happen, or are we going to meander around, monkey around a while before we decide we're going to take the high road up to 3? That would be my current plan for S&P. TLT, we're in there, baby. We're right in the box. So I'd be looking for, and we talked about it yesterday, I'll be looking for that pullback in 4. And if it looks exactly like it is played out so far, then I will be going long in TMF once we feel like the 4 is bottoming. I don't know what's going on with all these texts coming in, but trying not to be distracted. But you know me, distraction is my middle name. So that's our thought on TLT. Show me 4, and I'm going to show you some dough right up here. Showing you some dough right up there. We're in the overbought region, but it doesn't. And that would indicate that we should be seeing that 4 begin. It looks like we're trying to roll over. And then it should come all the way down into oversold in the 4, which then should show us that the bottoming is going to occur. Then we'll get into our TMF, and hopefully the position will work out wonderfully. Whoa, just saw a big green candle in silver. There it is. Yeah, we got that going for us. Won't be able to really see it on this chart. So that's that. Having dinner tonight. 4 out of the Fab 5 having dinner over at where are we going? We were talking about Kelsey's Steakhouse, but I think, yeah, we decided to go to Furin. Furin is a local sushi joint. It's pretty good. So that's on the menu for dinner tonight. Hope you have great evening plans. Hope you had a wonderful day, whether it was trading or working or both. And I'll probably check in with you again tomorrow. Like, subscribe, comment, share this channel and this video with a lovable friend, and I will see you in the next video.